I believe it's ready now.
What's ready? What you been cooking, bro? Ooh, so he was waiting for the right time. Enjoying my reactions, but you don't feel like waiting a week for the next upload? That's cool, because I got you covered. Chances are, by the time you watch this show on YouTube, I'll already have the full seasons available over on Patreon in their complete unedited glory. All you gotta do is become a tier 2 patron. And if you just so happen to be a viewer who wants to request things from me, such as movies and shows, then you can take your loyalty even further by becoming a tier 3 patron. The ball is in your court, and I'm completely at your service. So take advantage of these opportunities now. Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with my lovely wife Johnny Lee on the ones and twos, and this is Weaintseenit Reactions, the place where we react to everything we ain't never seen. And if you read by the title, you know what time it is. It's time for an epic historical slugfest with more Record of Ragnarok Part 3 reactions. Yeah. Man, we had a blast reacting to those last couple of episodes, and that first fight that we got up in this, not the last fight, you know, one of the first for this series or this season. Yeah, it was great, man. And we don't even want to waste any more time just talking about it, because we talked about it at the end of the reaction, and we want to see what this next fight is going to entail, featuring our boy.
We's ready.
Yeah, Nikola Tesla and Beelzebub. So let's see what they talking about, man. Episode 7. Let's go.
The funniest thing, though, I have a funny ass story about Beelzebub, but I don't even know if anybody want to hear it because it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Hey, man.
Like, my mom used to make me, my mom was very, like, she wanted to make sure I knew how to read and comprehend what I just read. So she would have me read different things. It wouldn't just be the Bible. She'd have me read some of anything. And I'd have to come back. She'd ask me questions about it. Things like that. You know, who was involved, what color were their eyes, what were they wearing, you know, where were they at, what was the contacts, all of that type of stuff. And it helped me out a lot, actually. But one day, I was so mad because I was playing on the game, and she said, okay, it's time. I was like, oh, shit. She told me to read this passage in the Bible. I went, I did not read it. I'll tell you what I did. I was like, 6 years old. I got so mad, I just threw the Bible on the bed and rolled around on the floor in anger and cried. And then I said, okay, fine. Who do I think Beelzebub would be? I thought that the name sounded like a lady, because Jezebel, I read about her previously, and I thought Jezebel, Beelzebub, probably another lady. Came back to my mom with that Bible. Did you read it? Yeah, I read it.
Lord.
First question she asked me, who is Beelzebub? I said, it was a woman. My mom smacked me. She said, no, it ain't. I said, I know you didn't read this. Get in there and read this damn book.
Lord.
Oh my God. Now, I was mad, but it taught me a very powerful lesson. When you're supposed to read something, you should read it right the first time. Because otherwise, you're going to be making it up. Making it up as you go, and you probably going to be wrong. I don't know why. I just felt like with him coming up, I wish my mom was on the phone or something right now, because boy, that story right there.
Right. That's something that ties to the childhood right there. You know what I'm saying? Traumatic childhood.
Traumatic. I was like, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of deserved because I was just making shit up. Because I was just like, it sounds like a lady's name. Why not? It's like, then I came back ready though. The second time, who is Beelzebub? I was prepared in every way. I didn't get one of them questions wrong. Okay?
No, you didn't.
Anyway, we can proceed.
Okay, so there's a history lesson that segues into a historical fight. Here we go.
You haven't changed at all, have you, Mr. Tesla? The same renowned scientist who developed technologies still in use in the modern age, such as wireless devices, fluorescent lamps, and alternating current generators.
The first thing that was going to show.
The genius of his era, humanity was so frequently dumbfounded by his work that it was often referred to as magical in nature.
Damn.
And they made sure he got fucked off
word?
in the end.
No, Nom, Nim, Nine. There is nothing magical about
science, bitch.
It's science.
Nikola Tesla was pretty cool looking to me. They could have just let him look the way he looked anyway.
As always, I simply require the necessary material to bring my theories to life.
Fix it up.
Gundle? Okay. Then he got him a
He
bad.
really got that shit on.
You are prepared to offer your body to me.
Well, when you put it like that, I mean,
Yeah.
I could hit you with something if you wanted.
Professor Tesla.
I'm going to play with your circuits.
It's my pleasure to offer you this body.
QED. The solution's clear.
E equals, bring that ass here.
Right?
Very Gundle, in whose name resides the power of the One.
I'm surprised he won't want to embrace
Or she's the
magic.
closest to what we think of when we think of Valkyrie.
Like he could kill a god or a Gundam.
That's what it looked like he got put on.
Imagination and creation.
The man that turned Optimus Premium.
The power of science is greater than the...
Some tells me he's finna lose. And I'm finna be bad too.
Oh no, man! They just came out swinging with this episode.
I don't know.
No intro.
They did, but I don't know.
Yeah, the
And
guys.
if he loses, I'm probably gonna roll around on the floor.
Lord of the Flies, the embodiment of gluttony, ruler of the demons. He was known as the loneliest god in the heavens.
You get him out of here. That's probably what they thinking. I don't even blame him.
They say the poor thing's been cursed by Satan.
Rumor has it when he was born, lightning fell from the sky and scorched everything around him.
They say that any connection to him at all is deadly. Satan rips your heart from your chest and ends your life right then and there. Don't ever speak to him. Don't even make eye contact. If you think he's nearby, you'd better
Get out.
Why he look like Joker
That
from
is,
Persona
except
5?
for three particular angels.
Rumor has it there's a pretty unique guy who lives in this town.
I don't know who look worse.
You must be Beelzebub, right? Alright guys, looks like he's the silent type. It's no use, man. I know it's you.
Man, go sell some cars.
Aw, come on, Bob.
He already got the Chrysler wings on his head.
You're gonna get
Right.
around and eat it. Come on, you should join us. It'll be fun.
I, Samael, will get your attention with a stimulating little factor. Zeus has special nipples. They can rotate. They're drill nipples.
What?
I need to get my hands on something like that.
I think you guys should just leave.
Damn.
That's all they get.
But he spoke. Leave. Why's that?
Has no one told you? I'm cursed by Satan, or so they say. You guys should stay away from me.
Satan is just a superstition. So is there really any point in taking this anathema stuff seriously? Besides, they don't always get everything right. If I were in your shoes, I'd say to him, "You don't know me, fuckwad!"
Looks like this piglet has grown into a boar with tusks.
And I'm ready to
Ooh. Yeah, that's why I'd have to leave.
What, you want to laugh?
You laugh. No point acting all cool now that you cracked a smile. So you're coming along, right, Beelzebub?
Look at the goat. Come out that darkness, bruh. That's probably a Satan right there, yo.
Angels ended up being the first friends Beelzebub had
What's gonna tragically happen to them?
Of course, something. Okay, it can never be nice.
They laughed together.
I didn't know life could be this fun. I wanted to stay just like this. Forever.
Oh.
The four of us together.
Yeah, that's when somebody's finna be deceased. Because every time, what did you just know?
At long last, Beelzebub was no longer alone.
Hold on. Was I asleep?
What if he
I don't
killed
remember.
them?
What happened?
You killed them, bozo. Your true instincts came out.
Hey, get up! Hey, guys!
They ain't getting up.
Yeah,
Never
they
again.
ain't getting up. They ain't coming back for season 4.
Oh, the devil ripped their heart out, I guess.
They say that any connection to him at all is deadly. Satan rips your heart from your chest
Oh,
and ends
God.
your life right then and there.
And for the first time, Beelzebub had found his reason to live.
I see. I understand now. Are you out there listening, Satan?
His reason?
I swear, I will find you, and I will kill you!
Revenge against Satan.
3 angels wandering in Eden were mercilessly slayed by a beast while they slept. The sole survivor was their companion, a young god they just met. When asked, the gods of this town not only directed me to your location, but I'm more than happy to provide all kinds of salacious rumors. Nice to meet you. My name is Lilith.
Okay.
Word is, you've been investigating Satan. I'd like to help you.
Don't do it, bro. She's gonna be the next to die.
Satan is responsible for the death of my childhood friend, a dear friend, Lucifer. If you are truly cursed by Satan, I'll be by your side to observe, and I can aid in your investigation. We should have more than one pair of eyes on us. There's no point in resisting. I'll follow you anywhere. What is it?
You're so pushy. You're just like Lucifer.
That settles it. All right then, let's get to work.
Wouldn't she die too? You gonna make sure her heart don't explode out of her chest?
Is Satan.
Exactly.
I've searched the loftiest heights of the heavens to the darkest dungeons of Helheim. I've meticulously analyzed every document and chased down legends from the tiniest clue. Where are you?
Hey, I'm here, boy.
All those you love shall perish. No, please.
Beelzebub. You dreamed about him again.
Funny she would call during this episode.
That my mom literally just called on this episode after the story I just told. That's hilarious.
Do you know why Lucifer would want to be friends with someone like me? Why? Why did he have to come and find me in the first place? He should have stayed away. He should never have.
Listen, that's just
And
how
I did
he's
say, I
always
wish my
been.
mom was on the phone.
He didn't like to see people alone. Anyone could see his bright and warm personality. But in secret, he too suffered from loneliness. And so he just couldn't tolerate seeing anyone alone. He couldn't bear to see you continue living like that. That was just him. That was Lucifer.
You gotta be kidding me. He was that much of a softie? He really was such a lovable idiot.
She doesn't realize that he killed her.
Lilith, mark my words.
He don't realize he killed him.
Right.
I will avenge them all.
Remember, we're in this together. Not I, but we.
Like, I'm very curious to see how this story
That's what I'm
goes together.
saying. I'm not even gonna lie
Beelzebub
to
was
you.
no longer.
I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Listen, Lilith. I'm not going to let anything
These
happen to you.
backstories get on my nerves from disrupting the fights.
That, and you'll have me blushing like a schoolgirl.
But then once you get into it,
Lilith,
you don't want him to stop.
you're so...
Well, this didn't disrupt anything, though.
I was about to.
Then, as Beelzebub drew close to the end of his long journey to find Satan,
Lilith?
he was confronted
So, when my mom asked me, who is Beelzebub?
by
Satan.
the awful truth.
Beelzebub. I'm so glad that you're back to yourself again.
When the love in Beelzebub's heart reaches its peak, he is transformed and he kills the ones he loves.
Bro, I would have been gone.
Not Satan, I know you!
Hell no. I would have been gone. Who you is?
a phenomenon called Destrudum. The
Destrudum?
demonic impulse to destroy life.
What?
It was me. It was always me.
Bruh, that story coincides so well with this episode.
Beelzebub at last understood. Satan had always been there, hiding inside him.
You know who he is now, babe?
Lilith.
My mom made sure of that.
You damn sure ain't Lilith.
This shouldn't be. I never wanted this to happen. I'm so sorry. I should have never let you near me.
The times we spent together.
Soon as you finna clap a little piece of cheek.
Of my life. Your journey of revenge.
You killed the cheek she was finna clap.
It's over now. Because I suspect Lucifer forgives you as well. Isn't that right, Lucifer?
I can't take it. Satan was me all along. How will I ever be able to forgive myself?
Beelzebub. I love you. And so, that is fine. I can forgive everything. So please go on living. For all of us.
Okay.
And that, my love, that's my final order.
Not a dramatic. She just.
Hey, man. At least she got to say what she needed to say.
No, don't Lilith. You can't leave me all alone again.
Suddenly, the thirst for vengeance that had sustained him for so long was gone. Beelzebub was broken.
Come quickly. Come swiftly. Come now and kill me. Do it as grotesquely as possible. End my life.
Oh, wow.
Vicious cruelty.
So he used them as his puppets, huh?
Well,
that was a pretty interesting episode.
that is, you know what? And as I said, it's like these things are. I get annoyed with the backstories and stuff because I'm like, they supposed to be fighting. Okay, it's Ragnarok. They supposed to be fighting, but at the same time, like once they get into this season in particular, I'll say because the last two seasons I could not care any less for those backstories to just be honest with you. But this season in particular has done a great job with the backstories. So just seeing the progression from season 1 to season 3 is really great with that. They are better when they happen. Now, why are we spending a whole episode on a backstory? I don't know. But at the same time, it was a good one.
It was.
It was a good one.
It was great, man. Yeah, I was just seeing a character that's so associated with biblical things and esoterical stuff is interesting, and having Johnny talk about her story when she was younger about how she had to research the character and figure out who he is and how this is kind of synonymous with that, where even the people in this story didn't necessarily know his true identity, only to find out after the true identity of the person ripped their heart out.
It was like after getting your heart ripped out, you find out Beelzebub was Satan all along. But then for me, it was after getting smacked up by your mom with the Bible. Right. Then you find out that Satan was Beelzebub the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time. So that is just so funny to me. But yeah, I will say that they do make you, feel for the character a little more, Yeah, I think that was a good episode. It's like, even, backstory or not, good episode, yeah.
Most definitely. I don't have anything else to add to this. So, what about you?
You just gotta know who Satan is and who Beelzebub is. That's all I can tell you. That's all my mom's gonna tell you, too. You got to know.
Yep. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and jump over to episode 8 and see if they actually gonna start off with a fight, or are we gonna get into Nikola Tesla's backstory.
Let's find out.
So here we go.
For the very first time, the gods have allowed humanity to take the lead. Our champion has come from the depths of hell to right this grievous wrong. This cursed god has come to deal despair to the defiant human race.
Crack it.
Born out of pure darkness. the ruler of evil spirits. He has come to unleash his power, a power so damned even the gods fear it. Walking among
I would have
us.
hated having to have that haircut at any point in history. I'm sorry.
That's worse than the Edgar.
Beelzebub! And the human champion who will face off against the Lord of the Flies, the god from hell, Beelzebub, is this guy! What?
Did he just fart or am I tripping? What was that sound?
I think it was just him saying a hand.
Oh shit.
All of these humans have to make their entrances a production.
I mean, shit. You was sucking off Zeus when he was doing it.
Underworld and darkness. He surpassed the bounds of the human mind to sow the seeds of science, a new type of magic.
Yeah. Ooh.
This man sets ideas into action, illusion into actuality.
Look at the lunch reel.
Striving to shepherd mankind closer to the gods. The one true magician in all of human history, Nikola
Tesla! That boy got that shit on.
Robot?
You know he got it on him.
It's more like some kind of mechanical suit.
Y'all look generic.
Or will the magician's light pierce the pitch black veil?
He is clearly CG.
Humanity's chances.
Yeah, they did my boy wrong.
Round 8 has begun. What's this now? Nikola Tesla is slowly approaching Beelzebub.
Oh, okay. Yeah, M. Bison.
Lord of the Flies. I say. Not what I imagined from the stories. This is going to be a glorious fight that will be studied for generations.
Okay, study it then, nigga.
This fight isn't going to be glorious.
Oh.
Instead, it will end with you broken.
No. Nine. Destruction is a foolish act, for it is simply the abandonment of creation. Our strong will to envision the future, and the noble determination to seek wisdom. It's these traits that drive human beings to continue creating. And that is one thing that even the gods can't take from us.
Boy, talk that knowledge.
Creation. I'm done talking.
There you go.
It's time to fight.
Please,
Okay.
let's go.
Get into it.
With that great aura that you got.
Beelzebub makes the first strike without even seeming to move. A truly
I like how those
magical
two little
blow.
orb things are like fly eyes.
Magical? No. Nine.
No.
That wasn't magic.
Negatory.
It was science.
How is that science?
Oh no, maybe we're gonna break it down.
What kind of attack was that?
He cracked the arena without even moving.
Okay.
Vibration.
Thomas
I knew
Edison.
that was Thomas Edison, old funky ass.
Look at Albert Einstein over there with that jacket.
Yeah.
He uses vibrations as a weapon.
It's actually quite simple. Take this glass.
We didn't need you to demonstrate, but thank you.
Right.
Sound
Should have got Mariah Carey up in this shit.
Charges it! Just avoids the attack by a hair's breadth. Sometimes it can create an extremely sharp blade. This super vibration, capable of tremendous destruction, is Beelzebub's true power.
You use the principle of ultrasonic cutting. High frequencies that are able to slash through my armor with ease.
There you
or
go.
was it natural frequency? If you'd been able to hit me directly,
Why are they playing Back in Black?
that you could have split me in two. Is that right?
They know they were wrong.
It's game over. It's the
What a
Super
shame.
Automaton Beta.
Ah, Super Automaton.
Your power can fracture the ground and slice through steel.
Okay, show me a Super
Yeah, show me
Automaton.
something.
Introduce you to
Humanity science!
Okay.
Lightning Tesla blows into the distance
Yeah, nigga. Come with so much force, Beelzebub turned CG.
with phenomenal
What's his name now?
destructive power.
Beelzebub. Or Beelzebub.
Oh,
Boy, us and names.
Beelzebub, get off
The power guys.
That's right, folks. Keep on, Jack.
Oh man.
That is my favorite character design of anybody in this whole show now.
the plasma pulse.
Punch. You gonna get them funts with it. With them
I
words.
am in love.
It's typical Edison. Always claiming credit for testing.
Oh, so he gets his accent.
He ain't changed a bit. Beelzebub remains untouched despite the tremendous attacks from Tesla.
Right, come with that clean music.
You know who I love to see on here, even though he's not dead?
Who?
Neil deGrasse Tyson. I just love to see how they would animate him.
Nothing more than a glorified toaster.
He'd be my favorite.
I better hit him with this one.
Hey.
Charges in again. As I've said before, it's not magic. It's science. And it can reach the gods.
He's fast.
Punch. With the jet this time?
What an incredible work!
PPJP, boy. So those more vibrations?
Ooh, so that's how strong the thing would have been if he didn't have his little force field.
A vibrational wall. Impressive.
Is that the full limit of your power? I'm bored.
Oh, shit. You talking shit
Let's
now.
hurry and end this round.
Limits? Science has no limits. Just blast the pulse. Punch. Twin.
Twin? Say twin?
My personal output has increased.
Goodness.
Get it.
Oh, already?
I'm not even gonna lie. I do not like the way they done did my boy
I was
Tesla.
right about you.
Yeah, they should have just did hand
You
wrong.
are weak.
Right?
I'm
Just
not
like
even worried about the
CGI.
animation. I'm just worried about how they did
Beelzebub
him
is an otherworldly deity possessing two faces.
in terms of this
At
doggone
times appearing as
the way he's
bear,
written.
a demon of flies, heralding the destruction of Earth. He is both feared and worshipped in the Temple of Palmyra.
Beelzebub can be bested in neither offense nor defense. He's already brought Tesla to his super armor piece.
His staff is both a weapon to enhance the vibrational waves and a tool for defense.
That's cool.
You're saying he can attack and defend using one ability? That's not fair!
Perhaps not, but that's the truth of
This
it.
is how vibrations are.
And Zabul. This power embodies the two faces of the god Beelzebub, making him one who wields both the ultimate sword and shield.
Oh.
Well, what we gonna do now? We gonna have to figure something out.
Magnificent!
All right.
That power was several times greater than when he used his bare hands. Fascinating! Am I right to hypothesize your staff boosts the vibrations?
This dude,
Brilliant!
he's just interested in everything.
Does he look so
Anyway,
happy?
it makes sense.
Once
Yeah.
a science nerd, always a science nerd.
Yeah, exactly.
So how does it work? Would you be willing to lend it to me? I promise I'll give it back. After I've studied it thoroughly, of course.
Man, you don't raise
I
up.
have to remind you, you and I are not equals. You will not defeat me.
No.
Not if the battle keeps going at this pace, he showed.
You're rather arrogant, aren't you? The present may in fact belong to the gods, but the future belongs to mankind.
Say that.
You see, humans are forever looking to the future, planning their lives for what is to come.
What are you trying to say?
I believe it's ready now.
What's ready? What you been cooking, bro? Oh shit! So he was waiting for the right time.
The Rock said since that time we went to SmackDown.
The true value of humans and their science.
Do it then. Unlimited possibilities. Hit him with that Mugen symbol.
Hell in a Cell.
Welcome, friend, to the Gematria Zone.
Hey,
I knew Triple H had something to do with this.
right. Hell in the cell.
Hey, what is that?
It's like
Is that a crown or is that dude's brain meat? What is going on?
It's a prison to contain a god.
Am I seeing things? Is that an optical illusion?
You're fine. That
Girl, we
case
done seen
is
an
not
optical illusion this whole time.
What? What the hell is going on now? Is everyone else seeing this?
What?
Tesla is floating!
Hovering on the sonic rings.
stunning.
Indeed, truly unparalleled. Science. Scratch that.
I am absolutely in love with how they've drawn Albert Einstein. I just cannot stop. I would get that painted on my car.
In this 9.63 meter world, my friend, There's only one God. And it's me.
Yes.
An illusion! How pretty.
What is going on?
Look at him! He's flying! Whoa, how is he doing that? Is it a trick? No, it's magic!
Now y'all seen
Awesome!
so many characters with shit that they can do.
There's no magic at work here.
The fuck is that thing?
Science!
They said
After
who he
Nikola
was,
Tesla's
but I already
death in
forgot.
1943, a large amount of unpublished papers were stolen from the
Isaac
scientist's
Newton.
home. Rumors said that the FBI and KGB could have been involved. Both world powers desired the super science weapons Tesla was rumored to have invented. Some even believed that Tesla had discovered what he called humanity's eternal dream,
Really?
an anti-gravity system that could grant the user the gift of flight.
Ah.
An anti-gravity system?
In his time, the materials needed to make it a reality did not exist. But that couldn't stop a man like Tesla. He still completed the anti-gravity system in his mind. The super automaton Beta was created using gunville as its base material. During this fight, it's been dispersing electrical discharges along with special particles. These are known as super Tesla particles. The Tesla coils react to those particles in the air, activating the anti-gravity system.
Okay.
So that thing is...
That's right. The prison for gods. The Gematria Zone.
Wait, but what exactly are super Tesla particles?
I have no
How
idea.
the fuck should I know?
Right?
Only one person holds that knowledge.
Go ask him.
Mankind's only true magician, Nikola Tesla.
Gematria Zone, is it? Not bad. I think it rather suits me.
I hope you're comfortable. You've got the best seat.
All right.
To witness my science!
You don't say.
Oh,
Or get knocked into the cage. Tell you, boy, all my calculations.
To avoid Tesla's lightning-fast attack, but wait!
But wait, there's more.
Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies, is actually bleeding!
Ooh, okay, with the Michael Jackson pose too, like Shumbo. Yeah.
oh God.
Hey.
This, oof. I mean, I haven't reacted in a very long time anyway, but reacting while you're sick, Lord, do anything while you're sick.
Do it.
I had to go to work and then come in here. Lord, I'm struggling. But I will say, I'm not sure about that episode right there.
You're not sure about that episode?
No, like I
That
said,
was
all down.
cool though. I like that episode. No, I was surprised, like, cause this is the guy that you've been looking forward to seeing the most.
I have, and I knew it was gonna disappoint me. I think I kind of should have known it was gonna be like this because he's the science guy, the ultimate science guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every 5 seconds of this is an explanation, another explanation. You can barely see any fighting. Oh, what did he do? He built a cage. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. It was a so-and-so equation. I'm like, okay. Which I understand. Okay, it makes sense because of who he is. But at the same time, I'm like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
The whole last episode was a flashback. This entire episode, yes, it's mostly been the fight. But having to explain. Then you got to explain why Beelzebub got two sides. Then you gotta explain Beelzebub's weapon. Then you gotta, I don't know. It kind of takes me back to some of the things I didn't like about season 1. However, I knew I wasn't gonna. It's like the appreciation that I have for Nikola Tesla in real life. I just knew it wasn't gonna be what I was looking for. Again, this is an entertainment show. It's an anime. It's not lost. It's just like I would say, oh, I would like to see Harriet Tubman on here. I actually probably wouldn't. Because it's gonna just not, the love I have for the person in real life is not gonna carry over. It's because I like science and stuff like that and history. But yeah, I will say though, I mean, his look is very cool.
It is.
I did think like, oh, if they just had him looking like himself, I thought himself looked pretty cool. But this is an anime; they're not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
But his little Gundam, whatever that is what I'm gonna call it. What's a better name for that than a Gundam?
It's not necessarily a Gundam.
Yeah, because a Gundam, you're in the suit. You're in the thing.
You're
all
piloting
together.
a suit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? What's the better way for me to?
I mean, the only thing I can describe it as is just high tech suit, like a.
Well, I will say it looks nice. I like the look of it, but I actually like Beelzebub's look because compared to a lot of these other characters, it's very plain, which is actually refreshing because we're used to seeing, oh, how cool is so and so gonna look? What kind of armor he gonna have on? What kind of look does he have? And Beelzebub is just like, hey,
I'm here.
Got a black robe on.
Funeral ready, bro.
Skull staff.
I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna be dying though. Yeah. I mean, I get your point. Like this does have a lot of the different things that you didn't like about season 1, but I can say it's executed a lot better.
You are right.
You are right. Like I said, man, those guys will take a breath and they'll go into explanations behind it.
Why he breathed.
But with this one right here, I just like it because it correlates to science. And it's just kind of hard to do, like magic and science, they've always been on opposite ends of the spectrum. Yeah. And it's always been like that taboo to compare magic and science. But I love the way that each side breaks it down because you wouldn't expect to get an explanation or a scientific explanation at that in regards to Beelzebub's capabilities. And you get that explanation with Tesla on how to counteract it. I loved it. Only thing I did not like was the CGI quality. Like that's the thing that I probably have to dock off a point on, which is something that I expected because after seeing like glimpses of the trailer, I knew that we weren't gonna get like a fully animated thing in regards to Tesla and how he moves in his armor. I would at least like that. When he's standing still, that should be the easiest part. Like when but we got that one time. There were times
where he was still, where it was,
right?
Not 3D, but yeah. I mean, I noticed it. The CGI, it wasn't the worst thing though.
It just looked weird, because the lines are a lot thinner on him compared to when they're fully animated. I at least make the lines thicker, like when he's sitting still or whatever. That's just my
I will say though, so far with season 3 overall, the animation has been much, again, it continues to improve from, at least from what we've seen before. So I'm always glad about that. But yeah, I would say this episode not necessarily being my favorite actually makes me look forward to what is the next episode going to be like. I will say that. So I am very curious, okay, I think we've got all our explaining out of the way. I think we've got everybody's back. No, we didn't get Tesla's backstory.
No.
So never mind. But I am curious. Like I said, I don't just love the backstories, but when we do get into the backstories, they're really good, actually. So I'm like, I know, knowing what Tesla's real life story is, I'm curious to see how they're gonna incorporate that into this fantasy show or anime here. So I am excited to see how that's gonna work.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I can't wait to see what the backstory entails because I had never really just researched Tesla like that. I know of him due to the namesake of these vehicles and things of that nature, and
Elon Musk.
They kind of put some of that in there with the car and everything like that. But
guess you asked me how I know.
How do you know about it?
My mom making me do another book report.
Oh, did you get a?
No, I did good on that one.
Okay, so
no, because that was the one story I had like that. But the rest of them, she would make sure I did book reports and stuff. She was gonna make sure I knew something.
So let that be a lesson.
I was doing book reports in the summer, man. Everybody else was chilling out. My mom was like, "You ain't finna get home from school and not retain the knowledge you just learned. I'll make sure of that." So yeah, that's when my love for Tesla began. And why I was not so excited to see Mr. Edison up there, although I knew he was gonna be. They're always, But I will say though, Albert Einstein, the way they got him drawn, they got everybody all beefed up and looking crazy and everything. And Albert Einstein just looks like this cute little chibi character who just like, wee!
You like somebody's uncle.
I'm not even gonna lie, he is so adorable. I love him, and I like how they made him have a German accent too. Everybody else just got any old kind of accent they felt like, but I really did like
Albert
that.
E equals MC squared, motherfucker.
Yeah, I liked him. He was so adorable. But anyway.
Oh yeah, man. If I were to rate the episode, I would probably give it an A+. You know, I enjoyed myself with it. Very fun. You know, it's just cool seeing like these anime tropes combined with historical figures, and also you have Beelzebub, who has his own interesting story. It kind of makes it hard to root for either one of them, you know. Well, you don't know who to root for. What?
I just love that name.
Beelzebub or Beelzebub?
I'm not even gonna correct. I just love that.
Hey, anyways, man. Bees in the whatever. This is your boy RBG, man, and my lovely wife Johnny Lee. We hope you enjoyed this reaction, because as always, we have a blast reacting to these things with you and for you, man. If there's anything that we may have missed or got misconstrued, or any words that we messed up because we bees,
don't correct us. Just let it be.
No, let it bees. But yeah, man, we ain't seen reactions. We'll catch you guys on the next reaction to Record of Ragnarok Part 3. Peace.